What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, it's Nako. Welcome back to my channel.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let.
So today I have a sophomore advice video. I basically put up a poll between sophomore advice video or polo all-nighter video, and sophomore advice video had the highest level or points, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna do this video. I'm probably gonna do an all-nighter, but I low-key wanted to be on like a school night, but like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get the video out to y'all though. But basically I have a few topics that I wrote down. I have it here on my notes on my iPad, and yeah, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. First topic is schoolwork. So the first thing I have listed is get good sleep. Sleep affects your school performance. It affects how well you pay attention, how well your brain is connecting to the work and remembering stuff. Like if you're tired, you're not gonna remember anything. You're just gonna be focused on being tired. So instead of being focused on what you're learning, you're gonna be highly tired. So that is a very big thing. I'm not gonna say I struggled with that, but towards the end of the school year, that was something I struggled with, was sleep. And I still am. So second thing is pay close attention. Write notes, write pinpoints, write anything down. Me, I'm the type of person that writes everything down. I think everything is important, but that is not really good note taking them. So later on, when you go to study those things, which is another thing listed, when you go to study those things, you kind of want to dim it down to where your brain is not strained, or like you feel like you literally cannot obtain any more information. So that is a big thing. Make sure you pay close attention, because you could be learning about one thing, especially in biology. This was specifically for biology. You be learning one thing, and with biology, you have to take it step by step. Like you have to break it down to the ground to understand it. So yeah, but anywho, pay a close attention. Third point, if it's a class with a lot of info, review your work. I would say I would love to be a girly that can review her work every night, but I'm not that girl. So I would definitely say, if you guys have like study halls and stuff like that, review your work in there. And then, cause I know people have extracurriculars after school. So it's just like, if you can, like if you don't have any like tests for what you just learned for that week, make sure you review it over the weekend. Definitely over the weekend. If you don't review it that night or the next day, or if you don't review it that week at all, make sure you review it during that weekend. I promise you, it will help you. It will definitely help you. So I think that was the third one. The fourth one is don't depend on your friends' knowledge. And that's not something like, I can say a couple of scenarios this year where I was just really out of it, not myself. I just didn't have no motivation to do work. I would depend on my friends' work, or the like, I'm not gonna say smart kids, because I was one of these smart kids, so I can't really say smart kids, but one of them know-it-alls. You know, the know-it-alls, the people that just get straight A's on everything. Them people. I wasn't the person that got straight A's all the time, like on tests, when it came down to tests, but baby, I get good grades. Honor roll student, don't play with it. Don't play. Okay. Next thing is bond with teachers. I feel like this is very important to bond with your teacher. It's been certain scenarios where, let's say you forget an assignment because you're so focused on another assignment. I know I'm that type of person. I would just forget to do another person's another classroom's work. And since I had that bond with that teacher, she'd be like, okay, you got to turn it in by this time. Or I'll give you tonight and make sure it's in my room or turned in on classroom first thing by tomorrow, baby. So bonds with teachers are very important. Sometimes it can get you out of sticky situations, that's for sure, just by a teacher knowing your heart, your intentions, your mind. That's why it's very important to perform good in school, especially in the classrooms, because when you get yourself in sticky situations, you have a whole army behind you ready to back you up, being like this. Let me tell you though, because it's very hard. I know as a high school student, it's easily to get tempted and angry at other students, other teachers, just the whole world. So it's very important to have those bonds with those teachers, so you have an army behind you and just somebody supportive throughout your high school journey. Okay, next is keep all of your worksheets and tests. Keep all of those, because exams and end of course exams, what they call it, like the little state test, all of that is very important to keep all your papers, because most of the stuff that you learn on there will be A, on the exams, because the teacher make the exams, and B, sometimes, most likely, highly likely, will be on that state test. So make sure you keep most of your stuff. And then sometimes maybe past work will help you with future work for other grades, like your junior year or your senior year, whatever the case may be. And then study for your exams. I'm not gonna say study hard, but don't study to where you're straining your brain. Me, I'm not the type of girly to study ahead of time, like months prior, because I'm not gonna remember all of that, and I know I'm not, because I'm gonna be so focused on the work that I have to do for that month. So I'm a person that takes the 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna say 2 weeks, a week before, and start studying. I'm not even gonna lie to you, or that weekend, or I'll study the night before that exam. That I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it B. I'm not that girly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So next topic is relationships. I'm recording. Sorry y'all, I'm back. I had to fix that situation. So next topic, like I said, is relationships. It's a lot I can say about this topic, but I'm not gonna get into much. I'm gonna try to obtain myself, because I can get real federal, and I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so first is, not everybody is your friend. Even the people that you think are your close friends. Listen to me close, y'all, boys and girls. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody has the best intentions. So when people show you their true colors, don't try and think for the better. People can change, but it's less likely to happen in high school. I'm not gonna lie to you. So don't fight for something that nobody else is gonna fight for. If you're trying to fight for something and the other person ain't trying to fight for it, don't do it. Keep it at that. 2, don't settle for less in a high school relationship. You have time. Babies, listen to me. You have time. I'm not gonna say y'all aren't gonna be high school sweethearts, but it is very, very likely that y'all not gonna be high school sweethearts. Like that might not be the man you marry, baby, but that might be the man to teach you the most lessons on what to look for in a relationship, or what not to look for in a relationship, or to mature you as a person, or better you as a person. whatever the case may be. But do not settle for less. If you know you deserve more, if you know a person is not treating you right and you tell them numerous times, baby, yeah. Because like I said, once a person shows their true colors, leave them at that door. Leave them at the door and pack their bags for them. Pack their bags and tell them kick rocks. Okay, so third one is take your time. Don't rush things just because your friends are doing certain stuff. Now I think y'all know where I'm headed with this. But just because your friends are getting into more mature things or maybe more adultish things or maybe even just acting out, just because your friends are doing that, don't mean you need to rush into what they're doing. Don't try to be like your friend, even like, especially if you know it's not doing nothing good for them. No, don't rush anything. I promise you, like, y'all, please do not rush nothing that you're not ready for, because in the long run, you're gonna regret it. All right, y'all, I'm back. My camera had turned off, so I had to fix that. So I think I left off on take your time, don't rush things just because your friends are doing stuff. Period, point blank. Everything I said before that, follow. Okay, so next thing is think for yourself. Don't follow somebody just because that's your friend. That's kind of similar to the last one. Just be yourself, y'all. Don't do stuff because your friend's out here doing stuff, because you'll likely end up in trouble. Just simple as that. Next one is do not tell everybody your business. Even if it's good, it's the bad or whatever, it's itching on you. Cause I'm that girl. It be itching. I be ready to tell somebody. I be ready to tell somebody my business. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I be ready. I'm like, oh my gosh, guess what, girl? You feel me? Like, but when you fall out with that friend, when you tell them the good, the bad, the ugly, the whatever, they're gonna run that mouth. Don't tell everybody your business. Please don't. Please don't be like me. Do not tell everybody your business. I learned that the hard way. Okay, and still learning. Okay, next thing is do not talk about someone to another person because it will get back to them. 9 times out of 10, especially if you go to a smaller school. Now, if y'all don't know, I think I mentioned this in some of my vlogs, I'm transferring schools. So my school that I was currently going to was smaller. Now, the one that I'm going to be going to is bigger. Smaller schools, it's very easy for words to get around about anything. Be like the senior tea, the freshman tea, you feel me? All of that. It was stuff like that being said. So just don't do it, y'all. Especially if it's like, if your friends warned you about a certain person, trust me, do not tell them your business. Do not think you'll leave with the same friends because you won't. I left out of my sophomore year. I came into my sophomore year with one person. No. I'm lying. I came into my sophomore year, well, a couple of people. I left with one person. And that goes to show that things occur over the school year. Stuff that you don't want to, but it will happen. So don't think my friend that I got right here is gonna be just don't get your hopes high. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Do not get your hopes high. Cause like once you get your hopes high thinking this person is always gonna be here for you, and when they leave, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. I'm trying to tell you, it is going to hurt. So don't think more of someone. Okay. Next thing is school activities. Try to develop new hobbies. Try to get into after school programs. Like my past school had like this thing called art club, blase, stuff like that. Try to get into that because you'll develop new hobbies and new interests. Promise you. So you won't be bored. Just something to do. Then try and meet new people so you can do school activities, after school activities, like go to the dances, go to the little meetings they have, all of that. It is good to be in that type of stuff, especially if you're trying to go to college. Don't be afraid to say you don't like something. It's just how you say it. It is specifically how you say it, because some things can come off rude, like, dang, why you say it like that? You feel me? It's your tone, it's your voice, and it's how you word it. You could say you don't like something, but it's how you say it and what tone of voice you're using. Okay. School activities, like I said, is good for resumes, and it looks good on college applications. I'm trying to tell y'all, I've done a lot of stuff in the community. I've been on newses, I done wrote news reports, I done been places, and I've been discovered things, and like in my community, in the small town that I live in, I am known for being within the community. Okay. Next topic is hygiene. Always keep smell goods in your locker or your bag. Please, it's necessary, especially as a female. So you want to keep like toothbrush, toothpaste, lotions, soap, a towel. Soap and a towel is very necessary, because let's just say, for instance, you get musty. What are you going to do? Use the school soap? No, we're not doing that. No, baby. We're not doing that. Deodorant, perfume, gum. Hair necessities and accessories for my beautiful black queens. You see this on my head? It's not just no water and brush that's gonna slick this down. You need the whole 9 yards. Smaller things, travel size things to carry around. And keep up how you present yourself. Some people be like, oh, I don't care how I go to school, you're not there to impress nobody. But then them same people show up to something, and then they be in the news looking crazy. Or they be in the front of the school looking crazy. They be on the Facebook school page looking crazy. You feel me? Like, I'm just saying, you feel me? Do what you do, but come presentable. You feel me? At least look presentable. You don't want to look crazy. I promise you, you do not want to look crazy. Okay. Last topic, drama. So, do not run to the internet if something makes you feel a certain way. Go to the source. Hold on. Before I get into all of that, it is very important that you just don't run to other people for certain things, because probably what you probably heard that made you feel some type of way was either said by somebody else or said by that person. If it was specifically said by that person, go to that person and tell them how that made you feel. Or if they're doing something that make you feel a type of way, go to them. I was the queen of doing that this year. I went to everybody. As soon as you made me feel some type of way, thought about it for a class period or two, and I went to go handle that. You're not finna play with me. And I'm the queen. If you ask anybody I had got into it or made me feel some type of way in my sophomore year, they'll tell you I went straight to them. I don't do all that internet stuff unless they was doing the internet stuff with me. That's my problem. Can't go tit for tat. Don't do that, y'all. Do not go tit for tat. Okay, speak your mind, but respectfully. Say what you gotta say, but respectfully. Because some stuff, people are sensitive. Some stuff don't get taken lightly. So say what you gotta say, but do it in a respectful way. Okay, third thing. Don't let nobody bully you or walk all over you. Stand your ground. That was another problem that I had this year. I didn't let nobody bully me, but I let people walk all over me. And it got to a point where I had lost myself and just. Fourth thing, check a check a teacher if need be. Go to the upper hand. So if a teacher makes you feel uncomfortable, says something that's like, what? Like, why would you say that? Or just like not professional, go to the upper hand. Please do. Because they're going to try and belittle you. And like, you're a kid, what do you know? Yeah, they're going to try to play that card. And then you're going to want to go to the upper hand. I promise you, just go to the upper hand, because once you get smart, they're going to start trying to treat you different and this, that, and that. Go to the upper hand. Go to their boss and handle it that way. Okay, next thing. If a shorty's all talk, no bite, after a while, you just got to let it go. What else is said? Let it go. Let it go. Won't hold it back anymore. Something like that. Y'all, please let it go. After a while, after y'all are doing the tit for tat, the internet, the back and forth, the rah-rah, Mardi Gras, all of that, you're gonna realize like, dang, this is stressing me out. I got work to be focusing on. I got homework. I gotta do chores. I got sports. I'm tired. I'm this, but I'm thinking about what Shorty said during lunch and the slick comment she made. After you go through all of that, and after you realize there's no actions being put behind them words, baby, let it go. Let it go. Please let it go. I have experienced this firsthand. Let it go. Because they don't care, so you shouldn't care. And everybody that's stirring that pot, they just want some entertainment. Everybody that's stirring the pot, going about, oh, she said he said this, he said that. They stirring the pot. Don't let them stir that pot. Be quiet. Let it go. Let little sis have that. Let little sis have that. Okay. Be mindful of your attitude and how you talk to people. I have come across people this year that just going through the normal high school thing, schoolwork, stressing them out, at home life stressing them out, and they'll talk to me a certain way and I have to check them. I'll be like, hey, your tone, bring it down. Remember who you're talking to, and not as if I'm. I'm the stuff. I'm the shh. I'm the shh. Not all that. Well, I am the shh, but like not in no uppity. You feel me? Like I'm better than somebody. Not in that way, but as in like, hey, I'm here for you. I'm your friend. Check how you talking to me, specifically for friends. You feel me? Specifically, like in the experiences that I've been through, specifically for friends. Just watch how you talk to people, because some people don't take certain stuff lightly. Yeah. Okay. Do not put your trust in a nigga all the way. You put your trust in how you figure you. Yeah, but friend and your sister and lie to ya, then screw ya. Yeah. Everything that she said in that song. Never mind. That's a whole. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother different day. If y'all want that story time, comment down below. Anywho. Do not put your trust in a nigga. And I go to say that because you cannot expect a 16-year-old boy to act like a 36-year-old man. Baby, you cannot. And some 36-year-old men be acting like the 16-year-old boy. It's about their mentality. A boy gonna show you what they want. It's gonna be let known. It is. And don't let that honeymoon phase. Don't let that, oh, he buying me this and he's saying this and he's sweet talking you, sis. Not all men. I mean, not all men. Not all high school boys do this. Some high school boys do have a sweetheart. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Some boys do have good intentions, but you guys will know The ones that know, the ones that get it, get it. Do not believe everything they say. Don't have high hopes. Don't put so much hope and don't consume yourself into a young boy in the high school so much. Please don't do that, because then you lose yourself. You lose your worth. I went through it, y'all. My sophomore year, I went through it. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't do it. Okay, don't believe everything everybody tells you. If it's a he said, she said, my best advice to you is ignore it. Like, oh, if they tell you, oh, Jayla was at Jay house and I heard that if it don't really even got nothing to do with you, please do not run your mouth and do all of that extra. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not. Okay. And most importantly, live your life without caring what people think, as long as it is positive, because you only get one high school experience. You only get 4 years out of high school, unless you get held back. I'm sorry if you get held back, but you only get 4 years of high school. Your high school years, your middle school years, your elementary school years, those are the years to make the mistakes that you need to make in order to prepare you for them college years in your adult life. So live your life. I'm not gonna say I'm not going to use the term or the saying where they be like, live your life without without caring. Don't do that, because then you get into stuff you don't need to get into. But do the things that you think that's going to make you happy, and that's going to be good for you, your health, your mental, your mind, your emotional state, your just you in general. And that's going to benefit and possibly make other people happy. So yeah, do that, please. But with that being said, y'all, that was the last thing that I had over there on that iPad. I hope you guys enjoyed the advice. I hope it really helps y'all, because I'm trying to tell y'all, most of that stuff was personal. And most of it was logical also. Like, okay, come on, you can't come to school smelling like who did it and why they did it. But in the same sense, some of that stuff is personal, as you could tell. So make sure you are wise in your decision making. Please. But with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on to be notified whenever I post. I am possibly going on a trip next weekend, so if I am, I will film for y'all and get a video out, and then I'll be filming my birthday prep/vlog, and then after that I have school. So I literally have school the day after my birthday, the 14th. So, excuse me. So stay tuned for those videos. But like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on to be notified whenever I post. And I am out.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. By the way, just got in town. Yeah, I won't let on my knee, all this big X, hop off the jet, belly get rest, let's do the moon runs, I get a check, you selling run on my pants and my chest, Chanel a dress, clean up a mess, I eat the flesh, we know the rest, turn up a hun, copper Rolex, shine like the sun, you truly blessed, you tell a text, really flip up like a Uber to chest, VVS is on me, got my Louis shirt wet, said him in my bag and get used to these drinks.